So, The Boys showrunner Eric Kripke has confirmed Black Noir's return by saying that it will be a different character wearing Black Noir's suit. However, Mitchell, who acts as Black Noir's body with his mask on, will remain under the mask since he was never shown as Black Noir on screen. The younger version of the character that fans saw in flashbacks during Season 3 was played by a different actor called Fritzi Clevens Destin. Fans of the Boys comic book series are probably a step ahead here, since they'll recall that Black Noir of the comics was actually a clone of Homelander, tasked by Vought with killing Homelander if he stepped out of line. In those comics, Black Noir is revealed to be the real perpetrator of Becca Butcher's assault and many other horrifying actions thought to be Homelander's doing. So basically, in the comics, Black Noir was a direct clone of Homelander, created by Vought as a failsafe to kill Homelander if he ever overstepped his bounds. However, years passed and Black Noir was unable to fulfill the one purpose he was created for, as Homelander was implied to have been a generally good person. So, Black Noir grew increasingly psychotic as he waited to fulfill his only purpose in life. Black Noir then decided to orchestrate Homelander's descent into villainy by framing Homelander for various crimes, including rape and cannibalism. He raped and murdered many women, including Billy Butcher's wife, and he took pictures of himself while committing all these crimes. Later, Butcher got these images and he used them to blackmail the Homelander. So, seeing pictures of himself committing horrific crimes that he had no memory of drove Homelander insane and turned him into a violent sociopath who eventually attempted to overthrow the United States government. Then, at the White House, Noir revealed his true purpose to Butcher and Homelander. Homelander snapped and fought him, but Noir overpowered Homelander and killed him. Though Noir was victorious and had fulfilled his purpose, he had received heavy damage during the battle, having been disemboweled, missing part of his skull, and sustaining heavy burns all over his body. The US military intervened and attacked him with tanks and gunfire when he came out of the White House, which further weakened him, and by doing so, it allowed Billy Butcher to crack open his skull with a crowbar and crush his brain, which finally ended up killing him. So this was his story in the comics, but the show has already taken a different turn, and it will be interesting to see if they will introduce any clone of Homelander as Black Noir in the future or not. The Black Noir of The Boys TV series on Amazon Prime Video is a very different character than in the comics. Season 3 explored his backstory in depth, where we learned that a young Black Noir, whose real name is Irving, was a member of the Payback team headed by Soulja Boy. He was brutally disfigured by Soulja Boy and left with permanent brain damage after Black Noir and his team made an assassination attempt on the Soulja Boy. It also seems unlikely that the new Black Noir in Season 4 will be a Homelander clone. After all, showrunner Eric Kripke has confirmed that Nathan Mitchell is still playing the character. There is the remote possibility that the showrunner intentionally misled fans to avoid further leaks, but that doesn't mean Anthony Starr is under that Onyx mask. Whatever's in store for Black Noir in Season 4 of The Boys, it's almost guaranteed to affect Homelander. The last we saw of Noir was when he got disemboweled by Homelander and died on screen. The showrunners promise that this will be a different character who wears the Black Noir suit may suggest that Homelander, now acting as CEO of Vought, installed a loyalist to replace Black Noir. Another possibility is that Black Noir might be experimented on by Vought International and brought back to life. This might sound a little too much, but this already happened in the comics when Lamplighter was brought back to life. Lamplighter was the first ever soup to undergo Vought American's resurrection process, as he secretly returned from the dead but at the cost of losing almost his entire cognitive functions. If Vought American has a similar resurrection protocol in the boys' television series, Black Noir can be brought back to life. The caveat with the resurrection of Lamplighter is that he's barely alive, as his brain doesn't seem to work well, as he was changed into a shell of his former self. However, if the boys' television series decides to implement its own resurrection protocol, it's possible Black Noir can come back, with or without the same limitations, assuming Vought American can use Compound V to revive him. It would be a lot of fun to see them bring the Black Noir back in a Lazarus Pit style way, as Black Noir could be unleashed against Homelander by Vought in future seasons of the show. Black Noir is too important of a character in the comics and television series to stay dead. So something like that can happen with Black Noir, and who knows, he may get a significant power-up after getting revived. So that's what I think, but I would like to know your opinion on his character, so make sure to share them in the comments.